Hi, Sag. Welcome to Tarot by Tosh for your weekly reading, September 20th. I am so glad you're here. And Sag, let me just tell you guys hold a very special place in my heart because I myself am a Sag sun. So welcome my fire sign brothers and sisters to my channel. I hope that this finds you well. Even if you are not finding this on September 20th, my readings are meant to be timeless, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I hope that you find a message that is helpful, that is filled with love, maybe give you a few laughs along the way, and really can help you with your journey as you have it. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and dive right in and see what messages the universe has for you guys this week. Okay, so I'm going to call in my ancestors, my spirit guides, my higher self, 5D and above. Please let me be a very clear channel for Sagittarius today. Please show us the cards that we need to see regarding their situation. And we thank you in advance that this is a message that is completely of you and not of me, and one that is extremely helpful to our Sagittarius friends. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Namaste. All right, here we go, Sag. Let's tap in. So I'm feeling this very real tranquility. It's like this stillness, right? And that's what your energy feels like right now to me, Sag. So let's pull and we'll get a few cards. We'll pull some tarot. And we're going to pull a bunch of oracle cards to confirm here, okay? Where my Sagittarius is, please, Spirit. All right. We got self-trust. Okay. Ooh, and we got opening, which is yoni. So this is interesting. At the bottom of my deck, I have unconditional love at the bottom of my deck. Okay, so I feel like, Sag, that there has been maybe some issues with self-trust, maybe some issues opening up and really allowing like this love to flow in. So heart chakra energy really big right now. Okay, so we're going to pull some tarot and see what comes up here for Sag, please. And maybe this is something that you've just worked through. I guess we're going to find out here in just a few minutes, right? For my Sagittarius, what do you have? I'm going to pull 4 here. There's 2. So, all right. There's the 2 of Pentacles, first card out. There's the 6 of Swords. There's the Devil. Oh boy. Saggy. And these came out together. So we'll take those together. So there's the Devil. There's the Page of Cups and the 9 of Cups. So here's the thing. I feel like in the past there have been some codependencies. I feel like there's been some addictions. And addictions can be to anything, right? It can be drug addictions. It can be food addictions. It can be addiction to people external of ourselves, right? It can be like just an addictive personality where you kind of hold on to something really tight and you don't want to let it go, right? For some of you guys, this literally is you being addicted to somebody else, right? With the Devil card and these 2 people kind of under the rule of the Devil in this card. But I feel like you now know that there is a choice to be made, and whatever choice you make, it is going to bring in this very calm, tranquil energy that I kind of feel like I'm feeling at the beginning of this read, right? The 9 of Cups is being okay on your own. I feel like you kind of maybe got played in a situation with somebody, and you've been kind of juggling, and you've been like, oh man, like why did I trust myself with that? Like that wasn't what that was, right? Like that, I didn't see that clearly. And maybe you're having some issues with the self-trust again, but I feel like you're making the right decisions to change your situation, right? To see things for what they are. I saw this in the shuffle and I wasn't going to call it out, but here it comes again. The Four of Wands, which is all about stability. If you are a twin flame, you know this is the 1111 card. This is a marriage card. This is a union card. I honestly feel like you've had some choices, and I feel like the choice that you made in the past, you got played with, and now there's this new stability coming in for you. It's requiring you to be open and trust yourself, but you're having issues with that because of this last thing that happened. Hello, Queen of Wands. This is big fire queen energy. So she's very passionate. She acts with passion. Oh my gosh. The Empress comes out. That's the regal divine feminine energy. So I really feel like this is going to be for my, female Sag, or, even the men that embody the female and embrace the feminine energy, right? And then I got the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so here's the thing, Sag. I feel like there's this very real thing in front of you, but you have to kind of make the choice to move towards that thing and trust yourself while you're making this choice, right? I feel like there's this very new, they're showing me like a portal, right? There's this new portal for you to kind of walk through into this new beautiful life. This is beautiful energy. You're talking Queen of Wands. She's a highly passionate woman. She's firm and fair at the same time. They're showing me this little black cat. If you have a little black cat or a black cat around you, just know that that's like, she's there to help comfort you, and reassure you even through this process. But I feel like you're walking in this regal, feminine, beautiful, intuitive, loving energy, right? And it's ushering in this Ten of Pentacles. This is stability, right? This is all of your 3D things, your family, your finances, your career, like all of that is panning out and working in your favor. And you have potentially a relationship coming in here, right? But this is also a steady family, right? They're under this tent. They've got married. It's bearing fruit. They're showing me it's bearing fruit, right? Even though these beams are, just kind of planted in the ground, and you see they're kind of barren up, but up here it's very fruitful. So I feel like you guys have come out of some places that maybe weren't, you didn't feel like we're going to bear fruit, but I feel like these situations are either moving out of the way so that you can be in a situation where it is fruit bearing, or this relationship or situation that you thought was very barren is now starting to bear fruit for you. And it is a divinely guided thing, or situation, relationship, whatever that means for you as it pertains to, your finances, career, family, relationships, and all of those things included. Beautiful energy. There's the Moon card, which the moon is feminine energy, but I feel like there are some things that you didn't quite see, or you're still not quite seeing. Okay. And I feel like the universe is asking you to, again, trust yourself as you move through this energy, right? Because it's like this is very timid. It's a very timid energy, right? There's the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is a father figure or a husband, right? But he is a man in your 3D world. So you have so maybe there is a earth sign that you're connected to, or that you're going to be connecting with. There's the Strength card. Okay, and there's the Nine of Swords, which is anxiety and fears. And here's the King of Cups at the bottom. So here's the thing. I feel like you've had a choice and things have been very unclear for you, right? Like, I feel like you've had a choice between two people, two things, two careers, two methods of income, and things have been very unclear. And I feel like you're still kind of walking through that muddy water, but I still feel like your energy is very tranquil right now, right? I do feel like there have been some bouts of anxiety, but I feel like the universe is getting ready to show you, but you have to trust yourself in order to trust the universe, okay? Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Saggies. Oh, let me shuffle. Oh, my bad. I shuffle. They're really calling you to have trust in this situation, okay? Really, really trust. And they're saying do everything with love, right? Even the hard things in life, and even though we might have to face some hard truths, the things that we're not seeing, approaching them with unconditional love is probably the best. It is. It's not probably. It is absolutely the best way to deal with things. There's a way to be fierce, but still love people through difficult situations, okay? For my Saggies, what do we have here? We have orphans. So again, I feel like, you know, maybe you're leaving somebody, or you've been dealing with abandonment issues, and that's why you don't trust yourself. Okay. But she's feeling very alone here. I feel like you're not going to be alone for very much longer here, Sag. I feel like the universe is really trying to usher in something new, but you have to trust, right? There's a leg up. Okay. This is the universe telling you that you do have the upper hand in this situation. So stop being focused on the things that you can't control, and start focusing on the things that you can control. Trust yourself to control the things that you can control, right? And the other stuff, leave that to the universe, because they're going to take care of it for you, right? Ooh, look, you got blessed. Can we just talk about how she's in meditation? She's by herself. She's on her own little bubble, and she is not worried about nothing underneath her. She's not worried about the fact that she's not even on solid ground at this moment. She just knows that she's being taken care of by the universe, okay? It is a number 22. So if you're seeing 22, this could be, you know, a very big message for you. They're asking you to stop paying attention to all the external factors, and she's trusting the universe. She's trusting herself while she's in her bubble, right? And she's moving through this very, it's almost precarious, right? She's in the air, and she's not freaking out, and there's nothing to catch her underneath her. But she knows that she's protected. She's trusting herself to move through this space in the manner with which she's moving, right? And at the bottom of the deck is Observer. Can we just talk about how he's looking up at the moon, and the moon card came out here? So again, be observant. I feel like, again, there are some things that are getting ready to come to light to really show you the way through this, but you have to trust yourself as you're moving through this. I feel like, you know, there's this need for external validation a bit here, but you just need to trust what the universe is showing you, telling you, and giving to you throughout your movement in this time and space, okay? Interesting energy for my Saggies. Oh, I got child, which is interesting because I was going to call attention to this little baby bear. So maybe there's a parental situation that you're waiting to work out here. Maybe you're a single parent, much like me. And maybe you're not trusting yourself as you move through parenthood, but you need to know that you're never alone through parenthood, even if you are a single parent. Seeing who you really are. Listen, now I can't make this up. Okay, I really cannot make this up at all. Are you the mirror? This is literally looking at yourself and seeing yourself for exactly who you are, right? You can see all your flaws and imperfections, and you can also see how you can fix them, right? Or figure out a plan to fix them in that mirror. And then reevaluate, right? They're saying this one here. The Selkie and her skin, reclaiming your authenticity. Are you kidding me? Sagittarius, ma'am, babes, boys, dudes. If you're not self-reflecting at this point, I don't know what you're doing. Oh my gosh, this is such a return. It's very healing and right, trusting who you are, exactly who you are, for who you are. You got soul cage. Okay, this also came out in the Aquarius reading. So if you have Aquarius in your placement, in your like top three or big three, you might want to go watch the Aquarius reading. Rescue, escape from captivity and restriction. So how have you been restricting yourself? Have you been living in fear instead of living fearlessly, living out loud, living in freedom, right? So taking a look in that mirror and knowing that you can trust yourself, developing that self-trust and unconditional love within you is going to really help you. And you got time out. You got awareness, contemplation, solitude, and time alone. So maybe this has been kind of the space that you've been in, right? Maybe this is time for you to just really focus on, you know, being by yourself while the universe is working. I do really feel like the universe is working something else out for you that you can't see right now as it pertains to like maybe love, a relationship, or even friendships that are coming through. But the universe is asking you to free yourself. Like you had imprisonment here and you have soul cage here, right? So this is about breaking free. This is about, you know, unlocking the locks so that you can live your most authentic, in your most authentic way. Okay. Let's get some advice, and I'm going to pull you some I am cards for when this road can feel a little more tricky and your feet may feel a little heavy in the mud. For my Sagittarius, please, advice for my Sag. Ooh, you got dragon. Discover your courage. Okay, Sag. Stop living in fear. You better release yourself here and have the courage to discover your courage, right? And that requires looking in that mirror, right? I feel like this card's going to come out all night. Potential. Think big for your future, okay? So stop thinking so small and contained. Think big. Think out loud. What do you want? Do you want to buy a house outright? Like manifest it, right? Go tell the universe that that's what you want, because you have the ability to do that, right? You also got enlightenment. So pursue your spiritual growth. And I feel like you're going to do this by doing like the inner child work and release work that you need to do, and starting to learn to trust yourself and love yourself just as you are right now today. At the bottom of the deck, you got Peacock, raise your standards. So stop accepting less than what you deserve, okay? Stop accepting less than what you deserve, okay? Because I feel like you set your standards real low based on past experiences, and now it's time to require more of yourself and of others that want to be a part of your life and part of your journey while you're here having this human experience. Beautiful message. All right, let's get some I am affirmation cards for my Sages. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot, Sag. Oh, there we go. All right. It says, I am persistent. I continue progressing through all circumstances. Okay. So even when you're feeling not so successful, or when you're feeling like you need to pick me up, you just remember that you can be persistent as you go through any circumstance. Okay. I'm going to pull 2 more. Ooh, I love this. It says, I am empowered. I know my worth and lead with vitality. High self-worth. Did we not just say that? Trusting yourself, knowing your worth, raising your standards. Ooh, Sag. Tap in. Tap into the energy, because the universe is asking you to do it. So it's going to give you the tools that you need to do this, right? This one says, I am strong. My physical and intellectual powers are my greatest resources. So remember to use all your resources, and not just your spiritual gifts, but also your body, your mind, the way you think. I think Sagittarius, you think in a very different way than a lot of people do, and the world needs that thought process. They need your brain. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, it says, I am extraordinary. I own my greatness and am so much more than ordinary. Hello. What did that say? Think big for your future. Pursue spiritual growth. Discover your courage, and you are extraordinary, Sag. Holy cow. Are you kidding me? Sag, step into your worth, babe. Step into your worth. Find your self-worth, because you are so worth it. Thank you so much for joining me, Sagittarius. I love you so much. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Like I said, I do like to read your comments. I will respond to as many of them as possible. I always end my readings by reminding you to be honest, be silly, be kind. And remember that love is an action word. Thank you again so much for joining me. Namaste.